Hello everyone, Cricket and Corky's Clubhouse here, coming at you with another unboxing video. And they're all special, but this one is for something I've been after for quite a while now, probably over a year. And probably, I know I say this every time, but this one definitely is probably not going to work, but I'm just excited that I was able to find one with the box and most of the contents. And I've never seen one in person, so I can finally like maybe assess it and tinker with it, but they go for so much money, and I was able to find one on Facebook Marketplace, so I am excited. It was definitely a decent price, especially for the condition, at least display wise it looks, and that it had its box. And this is a weird one. I've seen a few videos, so I kind of know what he does, but yes, it's a he, so it's not Jill. But this one was made, spinning around here, you probably already see what the box is, but this one was from Hasbro, and I just thought that was a funny name. He's literally called That Kid. Your very own little brother. He's a lovable little guy. He's always talking back to you. He's such a funny smile. He's always in the way. He's freckle-faced rascal. He's funny when you're sad. And who do you really love so much? That Kid by Hasbro. He kind of reminds me, dating myself, but he kind of reminds me of Dennis the Menace, which is an old character. But yeah, so they had found this on Marketplace, and they had the box. There's a big issue with him, which we'll see real quick. But I'm okay with it because I fix things, and hopefully I can fix him. All right, I want to be careful with this box because it is quite old, but it's super cool. You can just maybe lift him up here. There's one of the sides of the box. This also kind of reminds me of like an old ice cream cone box I used to see as a kid. The kind of simple drawing. Let's see what we got. Here's his back. That freckle-faced, that kid. So weird. So he's supposed to do all sorts of interactive things. I know this guy isn't going to do it, and I think from what I've seen restoration-wise, he's really difficult to work on, but I still, I'm excited to try him out. Pick him up and hug him, and he says, "Put me down, you're funny looking." Take away his slingshot, he says, "You better put that back or the monster will get you." Pick up his right arm, he says, "Hey, that's my pitching arm." Sit him down, he says, "Can I come along?" Push his ear. I thought it was pull it, one of the things, but push his ear and tilt his head sideways. He says, "Let go of my ear." That kid is always talking back to you when you touch his ear or sit him down or take his hand, even when you hug him. But he's so lovable. So I don't really know what the purpose was when they made him. Obviously this little girl has him. It's supposed to be like your very own little brother. So I guess for kids that didn't have a little brother. I had a little brother, highly overrated. I give it 1 star out of 5. Obviously we're a better relationship now, but as a kid, oh my goodness, he was just like this guy, a little annoying. This is interesting. This side is in color, the other side was not, but it's the same picture. All right, so anyway, he's like, for something as old as he is, and I'm can't remember the date, of course, right now. I don't think there is. Operates with 1 D-size battery. I think I have some. Oh, here it is, 1967. Okay, so 1967. So yeah, he's super duper old. All right, so we're gonna open him up now. I've never seen one of these in person. He is upside down from his box. That's cool. He has the same inside that the other one did. So here is one of his shoes. Now, from all these, I've been watching these for a while, but they sell for like hundreds of dollars. And I'm like, no, not until I get one and see him in person and all that. So this one I got for like 50 bucks. all this is crazy. But anyway, comes with all of his things, I believe. But he has his shoes, and something that I've noticed with all of them, he had like actual little sneakers, but since this was 1967 and rubber doesn't hold up, his shoe is like hard as a brick. And the little white sneakery part there that's supposed to look dirty is literally crumbling away. So I don't think there's much I can do with these shoes other than just trying to be very careful with them. And this one looks to be a little better condition on the front, but it is coming apart in the back. But I mean, it's literally, these shoes are crumbling. And I haven't seen a pair that aren't doing that. Even if it was new in the box, it would look nice, but it still would fall apart. Okay, so here's the big flaw. There's always the big flaw, right? But he was cheap. But here he is. Don't get scared. Don't be shocked. Dun dun dun. He's decapitated. So I don't know if that's going to be probably a big issue. I don't even know what that is. What is this? It's not a wire. It's like a metal piece. But anyway, this could be an issue trying to reattach. I don't really know, especially because he's supposed to have something where you pull his ear. That could be an issue too. I don't really know, but we're gonna find out. But anyway, I knew his head was detached. I'm not worried about it. I can at least put it back on. But he's much bigger than I thought he was gonna be. I'm not sure about these little markings. I've seen this on some of them, so I don't know if he's supposed to have that. Like, he's beat up. I don't know. I'll have to do some more investigating. But there's his head. His hair is actually in really good condition. It's soft. I don't feel any like dryness or frizz. He's still got some squish to him. He's got a vinyl head. His teeth are molded into the plastic, so he's not like a chatty Cathy. And his eyes are working really nicely. So yeah, he kind of reminds me, you know, I have this thing with Chucky and Child's Play and Good Guy dolls. He kind of reminds me of a good guy. I always made these guys with red hair. Okay, so now let's check out his body. Oh, this is important. This is his slingshot. Most of them don't have this anymore. Like, it's gone and broken. But his is broken as well. But both pieces are there, and I knew that. So I'm like, well, that's fine. Because little kids, you know, they bandage and tape up their broken toys. So I'm just going to put a bandage on it and just pretend it's part of the deal. All right, let's see how the rest of them looks. He's got his socks. He has his original pants. His shirt looks really good. I've seen a lot of these with lots of holes in them and just falling apart. I don't know. I'm always nervous to try to watch anything with red and white because it bleeds. So I'm gonna have to investigate that before I just go dipping that in water. This was another great thing, is that most of these are missing the battery case, and he actually had his. So I was like, yes. His pants look to be in really good condition. He has his socks. So yeah, it looks good. Looking good. Workable here. Let's see if I can like stand him up. Move all his plasticware, bubble wrap out of the way. All right, just to move his box. Okay. Let's see. Just because I want to see, maybe, I don't know where this little crazy wire goes, but he does have that little, there's a plastic piece on top of his head. So I don't really know what that's supposed to do, but I guess I'll just hold him. But there he is, all together. Hasbro's That Kid. Yeah, he's super cool. Kind of creepy, so you know I kind of like it. He stands like super firm. Like, he is not wiggling, which is good. So he doesn't have any articulation. His arms move up and down. Same thing, feel it in his legs. but he's got good skin color. These are vinyl. They're a little squishy, so it's obviously different color than the hard plastic, the blow mold, like his legs. Okay, so the big question here obviously is, does he even turn on? I highly doubt it, especially with his head ripped off, but let's see what we're looking at here. That kid, someone wrote that in there. Could have been a replacement. All right, what do we got? He actually looks clean. I don't see any corrosion, so that's good. So I'm gonna give him, like I always do, a little alcohol. If I can find, here it is. All right, I brought over a D battery. I probably should have got a new D battery, but I just grabbed one because I was really looking forward to opening him up. He came in earlier today, but I was just so busy. I didn't have time to open him, and I wanted to do this as an unboxing, so. All right, and give this a rub. I have no clue where those go into his body, but I'm just excited there's no corrosion. Like, you see why I ended up getting him, right? If this doll sells for a couple $100 in not great condition, this one literally has everything. I think he's supposed to have a hat, so it looks like I am missing that. But he's got all the other parts to him, and he has battery cover and slingshot, and both shoes, and the full outfit. Other than the hat, I'll take it. And of course, if he doesn't work, excuse me, it's late. I don't know when I'll post this, but it's late. But yeah, I will obviously take him apart carefully and check out the inside and see what's going on. Okay, so there's a big sticker here that literally says insert battery this way. So we'll do that. Okay. I feel like when I put the battery in, it pushed this metal piece up. And then this was like this, I believe. It doesn't really stick, so it could be broken. I don't really know how it holds in there. I can see maybe that piece is broken. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to look again, do some investigating, but can't tell if he's doing anything or it's just the plastic. I think it's just the plastic. Yeah, that's just the battery. Obviously he doesn't need the cover to work, so. All right, so I don't hear him doing anything. I don't hear any noise. It's almost like a tape recorder. So he's got this button on the back, and when I hit it, it sounded like almost like a tape recorder being stopped. I don't see it doing anything. Yeah, he is not making a sound at all. The battery is connected. I'm sure the previous owner, obviously they're getting rid of him because it doesn't work. And for all I know, they tried to fix him and couldn't. But again, I'm just happy to have him. So even if he ends up not working, he's just going to be a cool display piece. But I'm definitely going to try to at least get him going, right? I don't know about his head because, oh, he turned on. I don't know what he's doing, but we have power. You hear it? Okay, so that's something. I don't know how to make him say anything. Don't hear anything. But his motor's running, so that is an excellent thing. I know it said something about if you lift his arm. That is so cool that he is running. Oh yeah, this is something crazy too. They actually put a real zipper on him, because a lot of them were saying how he doesn't have a zipper. I want to see, he has a spot in his back for his, trying to not let his battery fall out. He has a spot back here, you can see down here, for his slingshot. So his outfit's falling apart. Like I said, the slingshot is broke, but maybe you can stick the piece down in there. I don't know, it might be broken off. Probably broke off right there. But this is a slingshot. Somehow that is still rubbery. Might be a replacement. Let's see if I can. Can't. It's weird because I feel it like insert down in something, but nothing was happening. All right, well, I mean, I didn't think it was going to work at all. So the fact that his motor is working is amazing. So that means I can get in there and maybe get some audio back. I'm sure, because I know it says if you like lift it, grab him by his arm, he's gonna do something. So that must mean there's some kind of sensor or wire in there. That's also interesting. He doesn't have a way to take his shirt off. So if his head was on him, there really isn't even a way to get this off. Like, I don't even know if I can do it this way. I guess I can if I pull it up. Yeah, so if his head was on him, I don't know what she would do. Alright. So he's just got screws on the front. Yeah, see, this hand spins around because there's nothing to it, but this one won't go up any further than that because there's obviously mechanisms in there. Now, he came on when I was messing with the back, so I don't know what that does. He didn't come with instructions. A little terminal back there. Well, all right, well, I don't want to waste any more of everybody's time. It's weird, he doesn't, however I turned him on, I pushed something back here and it clicked, but now it doesn't turn off. It's just making a noise, but hey, that motor's running, so I don't mind. Just let it keep running for a minute. It hasn't run probably in a long time. So yeah, that is Hasbro's My Kid. I am very excited to have one. I think I don't really want this piece, whatever this is. I can't tell. I don't want that to go up in there though, because I might be able to get it back out. But it looks like there is a little metal piece there. Okay, that kind of held him on there for a second. Oh, now he's a little more top heavy. There he goes. Yeah, he is super cool. I can't wait to clean him up and open him up there and see inside of him. I'll do another video obviously with that, but yeah, I am excited to get this guy restored and add him to the clubhouse because he is cool and he can join Corky and my buddy and Chucky and all the other dolls. I don't know what it is about the redhead. I guess when they made the Child's Play doll, they were really like, yeah, you know what? There's been multiple dolls with the red hair, so we're gonna make Chucky that way. But yeah, he's cool. I like him. If you have any experience with any of these, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. I had never heard of him until a couple years ago, and at first I was like, that's weird. He's a weird one, but I like the weird, so he's cool. I'm glad he's here. All right, well, that is it for this video. Thank you as always for watching, and if you're new here, welcome to the clubhouse. We do a lot of unboxing videos and I try to get as much content out there as I can. It's difficult, you know, we all are busy. But thank you for being here. And of course, like and subscribe and do all those things that all the other YouTube people say to do. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.